One point in time, 50, Shy, they was trying to put 50 onto my shit. You know what I mean? This is around the time right before when I was knowing Mark, before Jay had heard my shit, and I think they played my shit for 50. And what I was told his response was like, can't sign it. His jeans too tight.
Hey yo, this might be one of the funniest hip hop stories in 2026 so far. So imagine this. One of the greatest rappers alive, J. Cole, says he once got passed up on by 50 Cent. Not because of his music, not because of his talent, but because of his jeans. Yeah, we gotta talk about it. So J. Cole recently pulled up on Cameron's podcast and the conversation got real interesting. They started talking about Cole's early days, before Roc Nation, before the fame, when he was just trying to get signed. And that's when Cole dropped a story. He said somebody played his music for 50 Cent back in the day, and according to what he heard, 50's response was basically, I can't sign him. His jeans are too tight.
But that's what I'm saying. Was it nobody ever said, out of here? Did you see anybody else celebrity-wise that you may have tried to get on to, but that was just your focus?
Nah. I will say, no, nobody ever shitted on me or dubbed me.
Right.
But I do know that at one point in time, 50, I think Shy Money and shout to G-Unit Hove from Queens.
Right.
They was trying to put, I think, 50 on my shit. You know what I mean? This is around the time, right before, when I was knowing Mark, before Jay had heard my shit. Right. And I think they played my shit for 50. And what I was told his response was like, mind you, I had this song called Lost Ones, I had Lights Please, I had Simba, I had hard shit too. Like when you could tell I could really rap.
Right.
And I think 50 reaction from what I heard was, can't sign his jeans too tight.
Are you going off the image, right?
Right. I mean, I get it too, because I mean, guess what? That shit would have made no sense, me going to G-Unit, you know what I mean? But shout to Shot Money, you know what I mean, and Hov who seen the vision,
right?
You know what I mean?
Now Cole was laughing about it. He wasn't even mad. He even admitted looking back, and he kind of understood it from an image standpoint. But let's be real, this was peak G-Unit era. Baggy fits, street image, bulletproof vest energy, not skinny jeans vibes.
Why did you pass on J. Cole before we get to the new stuff? Why did you pass on J. Cole?
At that point, we didn't have a lot of representation on the street end. Like, we were the representation.
So you already know, once that clip hit the internet, oh yeah, it went crazy. Fans were like, wait, 50 Cent really passed on J. Cole? History almost changed forever. And of course, people started clowning and debating. Was 50 right? Or did he fumble a generational talent? Now, you know 50 Cent wasn't gonna stay quiet. He jumped on Instagram and responded in the most 50 Cent way possible. He basically joked and confirmed the story, but turned it into a joke. He said, I'm a J. Cole fan, but that boy had on denim spandex. Like 50 didn't even deny it, he doubled down. But at the same time, he made it clear that there's no hate. He actually said he's a fan of J. Cole. So this ain't beef. This is just 50 being 50. Now let's break this down for a second. Back in the day, G-Unit had a very specific image. Street, aggressive, gangster branding. And J. Cole, even early on, was more conscious, laid back storytelling. So visually and musically, it might not even have fit. And honestly, Cole himself admitted it probably wouldn't have made sense anyway. But here's the crazy part. Imagine if 50 did sign J. Cole to G-Unit. Would Cole still become that same artist, or would he have been forced into a completely different lane? Because let's be real, Cole ended up under Jay-Z and Roc Nation, and that path turned him into one of the most respected rappers of his generation. So maybe that rejection was actually a blessing. 50 Cent has made it clear, even though he didn't sign J. Cole, he still respects him, and is still his homeboy. Remember 50 Cent brought out J. Cole in Brooklyn?
You the only father that ever knew. I get my bitch running, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the fair.
J. Cole had even said that 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying album is the best album ever, even above Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Can I say this before I walk off the stage? If y'all don't make some noise for one of the greatest ever do this shit, 50 Cent Curtis Jackson. Get Rich or Die Trying, the best album of all time. I don't give a what you talking about, nigga. It's Get Rich or Die Trying at #1, and it's Thriller at #2, and I love Michael Jackson, but I promise y'all that Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, we love you, for real. New York City, good night.
Now, J. Cole wasn't the only person that had an interview about 50 Cent. 50 Cent was once interviewed about J. Cole, but in this interview, he said he was kind of disappointed that J. Cole didn't go at Kendrick Lamar in the way that he should have.
What about J. Cole, man?
He said I made a whack move. He even apologized.
and he dipped out.
So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood.
Now, the only problem I have was recently he just put out a song, I don't know if you heard it, called Port Antonio, where he said, I would have won the battle, but I would have lost the brother. And we was like,
Yeah, is he disqualified from being in the greats conversation?
Wait a minute. You just said feelings were valid, guys. You just said his feelings were valid.
They are.
And it's why when he stopped, it's because he felt like he could lose a brother. But he would have won the battle. I was looking for J. Cole. Like, I'm like, oh, let me see what he's gonna do. And that
J. Cole's nice.
Yes. And then when I go, oh no, why did you do that? I wanted to call him and tell him, don't do that. No.
You think it hurts him?
Yes. Even now when he said the thing he said now, what if it set off a whole new feeling in Kendrick?
Which part?
You're talking about you would have won.
Oh, if that...
And if that, what you said?
Oh,
You said, oh, you said would have won? And he in there making a new CD now. You in trouble, boy.
Even 50 Cent and Big Boy went back and forth and had to agree to disagree about J. Cole.
And I think that's why Cole as well. And I haven't had a conversation with Cole. But when somebody say my mental, it disturbed my peace, I can understand, like, man, and then plus what it became.
Big, like, your mental and your peace is not a part of hip hop, bro.
Yes, it is, Fifth.
Okay.
But I'm just saying things are getting a little more sophisticated. Right? All right, man. Then we gonna have to agree to disagree then, bro.
I'm just saying to you, look, what
does it hurt me? It hurts me, right? It hurts me to feel like right at the moment, because I'm like, how do you not?
That's just not in him though. As a J. Cole fan, like I was like, yep, that's the Cole I know. And he stepped down because he's not that guy.
And lyrically, I think he could have with it though.
No,
I'm not saying.
Look, they would have had a time. That's why I was looking forward to it. But I don't know. I don't know like what happened. Like I was like, yo, like.
Even now that you've seen all the other records, you've seen Not Like Us, what it did. You know what I'm saying? Because this was early on.
Yeah.
So you still stand by. Why did he get?
I still think he would have delivered something that would have been interesting, and then we would be kind of arguing which one was a better, piece. So I'm like, how do you just stop?
At the end of the day, the story about 50 Cent not signing J. Cole just proves something important. In hip-hop, timing and image matter just as much as talent. And sometimes getting passed on leads you exactly where you're supposed to go. But I ain't gonna lie, turning down J. Cole because of skinny jeans, that's still crazy. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Did 50 make the right call, or is this one of the biggest what-ifs in hip-hop history? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and tap in for more daily hip-hop news. Keep it locked.
When I find a bitch that put the juju on my man, you see, some shit look like this shit ain't just happening just to be happening. This shit is happening for a reason.